We know that water and technology usually don't mix. If you drop your phone in a lake, it's game over. If you drop a toaster in a bathtub, it's dangerous. But what about the invisible force of nature? What happens if you take a magnet and plunge it underwater? Does the water act like a shield, blocking the magnetic field? Does it weaken the pull? Or does something else happen entirely? It's a question that sounds simple, but the answer takes us from the physics of your kitchen sink all the way to how sharks hunt in the deep ocean. Welcome to Simple Things Surprising Histories. Today, let's find out what actually happens to magnetism in the deep. To understand the answer, we first have to respect how powerful water actually is. Water is dense, it is heavy, and importantly, it is a barrier to almost everything else. Think about light. If you dive deep enough, the ocean becomes pitch black because water absorbs and scatters the light beams. Think about radio waves. Submarines cannot easily communicate with the surface because water blocks most radio signals. So, logically, you might assume that a magnetic field, which is invisible just like a radio wave, would struggle to push through that dense wall of water molecules. Would the water scatter the magnetic force like a headlight in the fog? Or does the force get dampened, making the magnet weaker the deeper you go? Well, here is the surprising truth. While water stops light and water stops radio waves, it cannot stop a magnet. If you were wearing scuba gear, you could stick a magnet to a shipwreck just as easily as you stick a drawing to your refrigerator. This is proven every day by people who practice magnet fishing. They use powerful magnets to pull heavy safes, bicycles, and World War II relics out of riverbeds. The science is fascinating. To a magnetic field, water is almost as transparent as air. Technically, water is diamagnetic, meaning it tries to repel the field very slightly, but the effect is so weak that it's unnoticeable. The magnetic force slices right through the water molecules, as if they weren't even there. We actually have proof of this from nature itself. Sharks have special organs on their noses that detect magnetic and electric fields. They use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate the globe like a built-in GPS. If water blocked magnetism, sharks would be lost at sea. The fact that they can hunt using these invisible lines proves that the magnetic force is just as at home in the deep blue as it is on dry land. So, water might crush a submarine and it might silence a radio, but it can't stop a magnet. I hope you enjoyed this dive into the physics of the deep. If you learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe to Simple Things for more surprising histories behind everyday objects. See you next time.